even as we're having this conversation, what's like on my mind as I'm talking, I'm like, bro, I can't believe what I'm seeing in regards to this whole free school meals fiasco.
Yeah, it's shameful, bro.
You know, so we literally had to beg the government, kicking and screaming, to push it over the line. Shouts out to Marcus Rashford, you know.
Yes.
He's done a great job of making sure that came to place. Cool. We get that over the line, so they agreed to it.
Yeah.
Now it's to actually see how they're going to roll it out.
Yeah.
And you know, social media, you know, things go viral very quickly. I'm seeing photos up and down my timeline of these so-called free meals, and I'm like, yeah, you're not taking the piss. Half a tomato, half an onion, half a red pepper, a sandwich bag of tuna.
In a coin bag.
Sorry, not even sandwich, coin bag for tuna, not even tied properly. Some meaty fruit on the side, and that's meant to be your £30 shop.
That's not your £30 shop, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Give it to the man them, and they'll take you to somewhere that you would get your money's worth with proper stuff.
You know, and I don't like. I don't know. Actually, no, I'm right or wrong. I know where I stand in it. I don't like that as well. Kind of taking away people's dignity and humanity. It's like, oh, here's your food. You know, I would prefer the vouchers, the money system. Yeah. I know some people feel like, oh yeah, people will abuse that, but we've got politicians that abuse their stuff with the whole MP's expenses scandal. And you as someone that I'm sorry to cut you, that are of a higher class, more well educated, we would hope and assume that you're above certain behaviour, but even you're not. So fuck it. That's how I look at it. At least that's where I stand. Yeah. Give them the vouchers or give them the money. Let them go and source the food for their children. I don't even like this whole, here's your food. I don't like it personally.
Yeah, and just to go off the back of what you were saying, like you know, I know, like, if, you know, they were to give them money and or voucher, and, you know, people's first rebuttal would be like, oh, you know, what if they like do something else with it and blah blah blah. But the focal of all of this is the kids.
Big facts.
They need to eat, and there's going to be more parents that are trying to feed their kids than not. Do you know what I mean? Like, so do something better. Like, you know, we need better options. This is like the United Kingdom. Like, what is this? It's embarrassing,
bro. It shows I think, how we look at people that are less well off than us in this country, and it's another example of what the government that's in power at the moment is capable of. Because I'm looking, when I'm searching the hashtag for free school meals, I'm doing a bit more research into the company. So they've been contracted to provide the food, and they made like $1 billion in profit last year. And from what I'm seeing, and I hope my findings are accurate, they spend about 16% of the contract on the actual food, and the rest, about 83%, is going to cover operations and potential profit. Now, how these things usually work is, you will then go and give the contract to other companies who, brothers, sisters, uncles, nephews, relative is in the Conservative Party, or that company is known to give donations to the party, you know. So you're helping each other, and that's another way of distributing money within your people. The same way we look at like things in Nigeria, and we laugh about like people want to go into politics so they can steal the money that's meant to go for the defence budget, or for traffic works, or for schools, or whatever. It doesn't seem too dissimilar to me over here. Like, you know, it may not be as sinister in regards to how it plays out, but yeah, I don't know what else you can call it other than that, you know.
And the beauty of Marcus Rashford and the platform that he has, and how he's used this platform to launch this campaign is amazing. It applies pressure to the government, because, as I said, he's got a platform, he's got a following. A lot of people are going to want to support a positive cause that someone of that magnitude is doing.
Yeah.
You know, so what I'm essentially getting at is that now that we've seen appalling conditions of the food, a lot of people are going to start applying more pressure. I see Marcus Rashford tweets. He's been tweeting the images saying that this is unacceptable. So the more and more pressure that they're going to give on social media, they're going to have to do something, take action, like they have been in the past.
Yeah. bro. And then the Labour Party's not even saying much. Like Keir Starmer is just like, are you gonna say anything? You gonna do anything? You gonna condemn this? You know, there's no like. It doesn't feel like we have a viable or strong enough alternative. Where as much as I go, oh, it's surely not after another scandal, another example of like them not being up to scratch,
bro. Like when I say this, yeah, I mean the government are on the ropes. In relation to like how they've handled everything.
Okay.
No strategy, just vibes.
I'm with you, but I don't feel confident enough that like we feel that way, that everyone else is seeing it like that and is going to vote another way. Because one, they've got to see it that way. And I get we're not all going to lean the same way politically. Two, they need an alternative that they actually believe in. So sometimes it could be a thing of, yeah, they're bad, but these man ain't inspiring me with much confidence either. So I either don't vote or I do kind of vote how I've always voted traditionally, and they've been in power for 10 plus years, isn't it? So
yeah,
clearly there are people that like believe in what they're offering, isn't it?
But have they messed up in this way in those 10 years? Because like at the start of the 10, these dons were actually getting elected. Yeah. We had the whole like Theresa May thing.
But she was elected. She come in because obviously David Cameron left,
exactly.
innit? So
like it's all been a bit mad. But yeah, then again, people still vote them anyway, man. Yeah. Fuck it. I can see.
You can see what's happening here, yeah. And that's what I mean. That's why I'm worried in that. Like, but I do love what everyone's doing. I want us to keep doing it. Keep the pressures on the powers that be. Like a retweet goes a long way because those images for me are awful, bro. I'm not expecting them to give these fucking kids steak and them to be eating caviar.
No one's saying
like
gourmet food. It's you know, there's a certain standard, bro. Like for school kids when they're going to school, kids need to eat. Yeah,
I know what I'm like in the morning when I've not had breakfast before I have like a team meeting or I start my day and that I'm aggy. I'm not focused, innit? So,
bro, like the can't underestimate the poverty line in this country.
Yeah, no, it's very, very bleak. Very, very bleak.
Like Middle England and all that, like certain places in England, bro.
Actually, no, you saying you can't, yeah? I think we do. This is a reminder that people are actually really aren't doing as well as you think they are. You know?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think people are underestimating that. And it's kind of looked at so the cliche things of the response being, oh, if we give them the vouchers, if we give them the money, they're just gonna piss it up the wall, they're just gonna smoke, or they're gonna do X, Y, Z. It's because we don't look at them as value members of society because they're poorer and not doing as well. So it's like, oh, I've grafted, why can't you? Or why aren't you? It's like there's a lot of things going on that keep those people in those conditions, you know. And then it is interesting seeing them vote against their interest because, you know, they're swayed sometimes by xenophobia, immigration things, false promises, NHS, X, Y, Z. It's just a constant cycle of the same people that actually don't look out for you. You're also lending your support to, and specifically I'm talking about the Conservative Party in it. So yeah, I think people don't really realize how like bleak the situation is for people that need free school meals, bro. The poverty line. Yeah, there's, you know, like you got like working class, middle class, upper class. Yeah. There's definitely an underclass in the UK.
Yeah.
Definitely, like people that don't have internet. All the things that like very basic and standard to us.
The forgotten people.
Yeah, it's very, very much well forgotten in it. So I don't know what it's gonna take to change that. But I hope we can do it. I was tweeting earlier that like Britain, England specifically is just kind of built off class division and they just fucking love it. It just kind of gets their loins going like. They will never ever, but I hope that, because it can't persist and continue this way, because we always reference obviously like house price in London.
Yeah.
As the rich get richer, the poor are just getting poorer and that gap's getting more and more big.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And what's going to happen, we're just going to be here left to like eat each other like because we ain't got nothing.
Yeah, the value of the houses as well like are just astronomical.
Yeah, so we're being priced out massively. But I don't want to be stay on this and be super sad. We speculated last week about Chip and Bugzy about the collaboration.
Yeah.
We got the collaboration. Notorious. It was a bit more hibbly hop. a bit more glossy, a bit more bad boy, take that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no grime, no back to back, no Lord of the Mics energy or Rinse FM or Deja or On the Roof. It wasn't that vibe.
Yeah. And do you know what? I'm not mad at this. What they gave.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be on heavy rotation.
Yeah.
But it's decent at best. Like it would have been lovely to see them go back to back like a proper Essence thing. Especially after they were going at each other. It was like they should have channeled that energy into like a back to back kind of thing on a song. That's just me. But they wanted to do something big because obviously this as an occasion is something big to them because of the significance of their clash.
Yeah.
It's highly significant in both of their careers because it relaunched Chip and it launched Bugzy.
No, yeah, you're right. Still, you're right.
So
it's one of them ones where it's like video before song for me.
Yeah,
it's more video, more moment.
Yeah. It's for the moment.
Maybe it's an opportunity for me just to massage my own ego. When I was talking last week about like how I feel a lot of the times when artists beef and they end up collaborating, that usually, in my opinion, the collaboration doesn't slap as much as it should do. I think this is an example of what I was speaking about.
Who came harder?
Chip.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Chip. He's not gonna not rap well. Like that's.
Yeah, but you know he can still get got.
True, no, but I feel like he came harder on that song line. And yeah, he was talking some stuff on it. Like he was being Chip on the song, innit? It just
Chip has a high performance rate on on other people's songs.
And you know what? And maybe sometimes to his detriment, it can almost get overlooked because he always performs. It's almost like you just kind of get used to it, and we maybe don't rate him as highly. But like, if you actually listen to his verse on the song Notorious, where he's featured on his Buggy Malone song, he's got a good verse. I haven't heard a bad verse from Chip in a long time.
Yeah.
In a long time.
He's
so
really in his bag. Like,
so I hope as you said last week, that the album or the mixtape that should be coming end of this month has some heat on there.
So is that Bugzy dropping end of the month or Chip?
Chip's dropping end of the month.
Okay.
From what I'm aware of, I think it wouldn't surprise me if Bugsy's dropping soon because it's a big song, big look. So whatever project, EP, mixtape, album, whatever. Will probably be coming soon, but yeah, no, it was good to see them two together. It was nice. Yeah,
do you think
clean video?
Do you think Chip's gonna gonna have more songs sending for Storms on the new EP?
Yeah, there'll be some references on there. Or at the very least, we will take it that way.
Yeah,
that's what it will be.
A few lines here and there.
Yeah, there'll be a few lines here and there, and that's totally fine.
Because Flowers is gonna be on there.
Yeah, Flowers is gonna be on there.
Killer
MC? Yeah. So. Well, listen, Stormzy needs to hurry up and come out from Ghana. Enough is enough. I know you've been enjoying the Kenke and that.
I did see Ghetts. He posted something, him and Stormzy.
Yeah.
Looking like it's going to be something serious.
Something cinematic, black. I like it. I'm ready. Yeah.
The last time they collaborated was what? Bad Boys on Gang Signs and Prayer?
I believe so, yeah.
What a song that was.
Very, very good song.
What a banger.
And Stormzy's a good feature as well. When he jumps in your rhythm,
yeah,
you get a moment out of it. Because I remember he that shall not be mentioned. He's on a song with Tion Wayne. I don't know. I think it was at the Rated Awards.
Yeah,
and I think they got an award for I think maybe for that song or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was which I rate though. He was very vocal about like shouts out to Stormzy for making man rich. Because the song was it was a cold song already.
Yeah.
But having Stormzy on there, I know what the remix numbers did and it did to the streams. More of a look. Yeah.
And the speculation.
Of course, about the response to Chip or Wiley or whatever. So having Stormzy on your rhythm is a big deal in 2021.
Yeah.
And I
wonder if he's gonna get to actually tour, man. Like, I feel so sorry for him.
I feel sorry for a lot of people, bro.
Like,
I feel sorry for us, bro. You're insane. Man's meant to do 3 live shows last year, bro. Man's like feeling sorry for millionaires. Feel sorry for me, bro. What's going on, bro?
That's true. I wasn't thinking about it because obviously we were on that subject.
Yeah, no, sorry. I know I jumped down your neck in that, but still.
But yeah, because obviously that was like his big one, innit?
It was a big one for us, like an artist in our time, our guy going on a world tour, not like not to
Arenas.
not to disrespect him, but like this is a real world tour, like a real world tour, innit? Like he was really out here, and for that to obviously be like postponed because of what's happening, unfortunately, with the whole world of Corona and COVID. Yeah, he must be fuming.
Get back in the lab, man.
Yeah, take out your frustration on Chip.
Yeah, that's what you want, innit?
You
want that.
Chaos, isn't it? Yeah. Take out your frustration on this collaboration with Ghetts and make sure you come super hard in it. Because that's Ghetts. You can't play.
Do you think Ghetts will allow Storms to send for Chip on his song?
I doubt it. I don't think he's on the messy thing.
Yeah,
I doubt that. But like I said, us being us, sometimes we push the agenda because we will hear a line and say that's for such and such. It could be for anybody, you know. So
and rappers like to do that. They speak to anyone.
Yeah,
what they're saying.
And sometimes they do it on purpose. They leave it kind of loose. It's like, if the shoe fits,
who wants to challenge?
You wear it, you bite the bait. But to answer your question directly, I would be very surprised if Ghetts allowed.
Yeah, no,
Stormzy I don't think. And considering like he did a collaboration recently with Skepta, there was no real issue there. But it's always been like, it was like a little like competitive thing. And the fact that they did the collaboration and it was very much a collaboration, the way that they reference like nostalgic bars and on the IC3 song from the Skepta. I don't see him, and it's meant to be. I think I'm sure this song's gonna be for his album. He's got an album coming soon. I've forgotten the title. He put out the album title. I've forgotten the title of the album.
Rollout's coming, man.
Yeah. So yeah, if Ghetts did that, I'd be shocked. I'm really really excited. If you know Ghetts, you got to connect with the Ghetts. Let him know we're looking for him off the cuff.
Yeah.
I'd definitely love to sit down with him, leading up to the album, post album, just anytime, anyway. You know, it'd be dope if we could be able to rap with him, have a nice healthy chit chat about a whole host of things. So, but no.